2 miles on the current road.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. I am outside early this morning on my way to go visit my mom at the facility. It looks like it's going to be a nice day. I see that the sun is peeking through the clouds. Yesterday was beautiful, so I'm hoping we're having a repeat day. So I can get my mom outside and walk the grounds of the facility, because we didn't get to do that yesterday because it was too hot. But today looks like it's going to be a really nice, comfortable day. But guys, welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, my name is Vanessa, and the name of my channel is Lifestyle with Vanessa Stevens. And for those of you who are subscribers and viewers to my channel, thank you so much for returning. So, as you can see by the name of the title, I want to have a little discussion with you guys in regards to social media and dating, and is it possible to find like your person on social media? So, what brings me to this topic is, and I'm so sorry, you guys are seeing the side profile of me. I have to get a car mount for my camera. But what made me want to discuss this topic is because I don't consider myself to be a social media girl, but of course, you know, I am a content creator, I guess, on YouTube, and I have been for almost 2 years now. And I do frequently go on TikTok. Now, to me, TikTok is more so for the younger generation, like my children. But however, I do go on TikTok. There's a big crow in the road and not moving, honey. Ooh, your ass. Oh my God. Excuse me. Oh, that was a big hawk. But guys, I feel that TikTok is a platform for the younger people, such as my children. The reason why I scroll on TikTok is because I'm looking for new recipes, or I am very interested in motivational and inspirational topics. People like life coaches, people who are giving you, information about things on topics that I may be interested in. I also am interested in a few men that I come across on TikTok as far as their fashion, because I just love to see a man that's into fashion. So I look at men for their inspirational thoughts. I like to be in the mind of a man. I look at them for their fashion and, and things like that. Now, however,
in 1/4 mile, turn left.
The backside of this story to me is, I feel that people are trying to use it as a dating site. And I'm kind of surprised, not with the younger folks, but more so with the people who are in my age range. Me personally, I have never been one of those online dating people or using dating apps and things like that. That's just not me. I like a face-to-face type situation. I like to meet you personally, before I get into anything with you. Call me old school. I guess that's just, that's just me, and that's just how it is. And that's how I will forever be. So the reason why I'm saying that is because lately, when I've been going on TikTok, who the hell is this person behind me? Lately, when I've been on TikTok, I have, let me start all over again, because this guy that's behind me riding my ass is getting on my very last nerve. But what I'm saying is that lately, I have been coming across a lot of men on TikTok who are inspirational, who are motivational, who are into fashion, who are into scents and things like that. And a lot of them I follow. Now, I've been noticing lately, and this is not younger men, I'm making reference to the older men, which in my age range. Now, I know some people may say I don't look like I am in my 50s, but I damn sure I know that I do not look like I'm in my 20s or my 30s. So I've been noticing lately that a lot of them have been reaching back out to me. And it's like they're using TikTok as a dating app, which is something that I am totally not into. Because first of all, for my age range, the way I feel is we come from a different generation. There's no way in the world that I feel that I am giving you all of my information on a social media platform. You don't even know me. And I do know that there are a lot of fakes and phonies and scammers on there. But for those who are somewhat legit, I just don't understand it. There's no way in the world that a person is following you, and I guess maybe because you are attracted to their looks or whatever on social media, which could be another topic, because you don't even know if that's really the right person that's presenting, on TikTok. So I don't understand why you would ask me basically my life history. Are you married? Are you single? Do you have children? Are you divorced? Blah, blah, blah. That's none of your business. That's none of your business. You don't know me from Adam. So why would I give you all of that information? So I just found that to be really, really, really strange. Now, however, I can say that I do know of some people, and I have someone who is very close to me who has met somebody on social media and still have a relationship with them to this day, and it has been years. They also have a family. It's been years. But I guess it's a little younger, a little different for the younger generation, because they are a bit more daring than we are. But to me that's a lot of immaturity, or shows immaturity to me, a person in my age group. There's like I said, there is no way in the world. I'm following you because I'm interested in, what you're talking about, your topics, your inspiration, your motivation, or, how you get your outfits together. How does that equal to me wanting to give you all of my information and you don't even know me? That is something that, And I'm saying that because this has just happened to me recently. I came across an older gentleman. He looks like he's an older gentleman. He might be in his mid to late 50s. Nice looking man. My type, most definitely. I love the way he speaks. I love the way he presents himself, online. And I've been watching and listening to him for a moment. He is a life coach. So my thing is, out the blue the other day, it's like, how long have you been watching my videos? And, blah, 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 blah. Are you married? Are you single? Are you divorced? Do you have children? Blah, 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 blah. That automatically, turned me off. And now I don't want to follow you, because now you're supposed to be a life coach. And I'm listening to the words that are coming out your mouth. I'm listening, to your teaching and your inspirations. But now I'm thinking, okay, is something wrong with this dude? Is he a fake? Is he a pervert? These are the things that go through my mind. And honestly, guys, I'm forever going to keep bringing up my age, because I am a woman of a certain age. A senior, as you will. In today's count, I am considered to be a senior. I'll be 59 years old in a couple of weeks. Dating to me, number one, is very, 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 very different, because once you get to this age, after you have been married, you have been divorced, you have children, you have grandchildren, you've lived life, you've traveled, you've worked for the majority of your life. Your thinking, your mentality, the way you move, your growth, as you're getting up in age, changes. And your expectation of people changes. So you get to the point of where you have a very, very, very low tolerance for bullshit. And that's where I'm at right now. My thing is, there is no need for lying. There is no need to try to portray yourself to being a person that you really are not. My thing is, you are who you are, and there is somebody out there for everybody. It's just a matter of you being your authentic self and living your true life, and you will come across, some people that are for you. But the social media thing, that could never be a hookup for me, because I have to be in your presence. I want to look in your eyes. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to know that you are not being coached on how to speak, because from my understanding, that happens sometimes too. You have your friends, answering questions and things like that for you, or responding, to things on social media. And that's not one for me, especially, for a female like me. I'm looking for a mature man as well. Since I'm going to be hitting 60 next year, my preference is someone in their 60s. And I don't mean a boring 60. I am looking for a gentleman, or I would be looking for a gentleman who is still active, who goes to church, and he doesn't necessarily is working, because he's older. He might be, retirement age. But I'm looking for someone who is active, who still wants to go out to eat, who wants to go bowling, who likes to take walks, who wants to go to the gym, someone who motivates me, someone who is about business and who is about their business. You know what I'm saying? Someone who can make me grow. And I don't feel that you can pick up those things from an individual that you hardly know on social media, who is asking you 1,001 personal questions. And for you ladies out there who have experienced this and may feel a little differently than I do, and this is not something that you don't find to be odd, just be real careful with that, because we've got some weirdos out here. We really do. Be careful with who you give your information to, especially when you do not know them. That's why I limit myself on TikTok. I have an account, but I don't post and put too much on there anymore like I used to. Number one, the government has taken it over. Yes, they do have your information anyway, but I don't want to make it that easy for them to find me. But guys, I am about to approach the facility for my mom, but I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about that and get your views and get your feelings about that. And do you guys do that social media dating type thing, and are you comfortable with it? Have you found your person? But guys, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and please share this video with anyone who you think is interested in this type of video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day.